Hello, welcome to Essential Oils. My name is Marisol Gracia, and I am going to help you grow confident with your essential oils and get the most out of your starter kits. If you just got your Young Living starter kit in the mail and it's a little intimidating, or if you've had your kit for a while but it's collecting dust because you don't know what to do with it, then this video is for you. If you love the smell of peppermint but have no idea how to incorporate it into a daily routine, or you're probably lost on the other bottles in the box and you're just worried about wasting the oil, then you're in the right place. And if you love the idea of becoming an oiler but you are overwhelmed, it's okay. You're also in the right place. And in the next hour, I will carry you far from those worries because I was you. I have walked this path. I have had all your questions and all your thoughts and all your doubts, but today is the day that we eradicate fear together. We are going to cross the gap between not feeling confident about using essential oils to a life filled sun up and sun down with essential oils. It's a toxic, chemical-free lifestyle, and all it takes is a little training and a little encouragement. And so that's why I'm here. I have been using and sharing oils for 7 years, and I have seen people fall in love and become die-hard oilers. But I've also seen starter kits resold online, still wrapped in plastic, and it all boils down to one reason. They never knew the treasure they had inside the box. So, why all this excitement about 11 oils? Because it has the power to alter your life. It is a major shift in how you take care of yourself and your family. So by taking tiny steps into a natural lifestyle at a pace that you choose, you can dramatically change your exposure to poisons and toxic chemicals. And let me tell you, oils are not just, these weird little bottles that only aromatherapists know how to use. They have been around since the dawn of time and used by millions of people without certification. It may seem like oils are a fad right now, but if they are a fad, they are a fad with a track record that spans all the way to biblical times. So the reality is that most of us fall somewhere between the crunchy person that sleeps on bamboo sheets and eat leaves and nothing else to the fast food dining connoisseur who lives in a chemical cesspool. But most of us want to do better for our families. We just aren't sure what that looks like or if we actually have the time. And it seems like the information out there would take a lifetime to learn. I'm going to walk you through step by step how to get to know your oils. I will train you on how to make your oils your focal point and not your afterthought. You will walk with confidence through your home, knowing that you have made a simple swap of toxic chemicals at every turn that you make, and that will impact your family in a positive way, okay? So let me tell you, people ask me all the time why we should start with essential oils. And I say, because it's easy. It really is, because everything else that if you want to learn it, it has a larger learning curve. Let me explain. Essential oils are the bridge to natural health. Young Living oils come ready to go right out of the bottle. There is no science you need to master. There are no fancy techniques you need to learn. The work has already been done for you by God, creating incredible plants. And every day all over the world, experts on Young Living's farms are capturing the power of these plants and putting them into a bottle with their amazing seed to seal guarantee. I've been to one of their farms and I guarantee you that no other company can produce what Young Living produces. So you just need to learn how to apply the oils and how to use them and just wait for the power behind them to work in your life. Other natural living techniques take more time and effort. Like if you're trying to learn fermenting, you have to find cultures and be comfortable having like weird things growing on your counter. And if you're learning homeopathy, you must learn to source, harvest, dry, boil, and bottle these herbs and tinctures. I actually had a friend that bought an essential oil distiller to distill her plants at home to like extract her own essential oils. And she said it took a lot of plant material just to make like a tablespoon of oil, and it was too much work. And if you're learning like organic gardening, you got to learn pH balancing and learn about the soils and composting, where to plant, how to plant. But with essential oils, all you have to do is just open the bottle. You open it, you smell it, and you run with it. It requires no degree. Oils are basically simple. They're so simple and they work. Maybe up until this point, you have not had a lot of interest in like what's in your cabinets or in your diet. You figure if you're not eating fast food several times a week and you're not a soda junkie or a junk food addict, then you're probably in decent shape. But I will challenge you and encourage you to kick it up a notch and make the shift with every single product you use, you eat, and even wear. You are the gatekeepers of your house, and it's up to you to protect what's in those four walls. No one, and I mean no one, is looking out for your family but you. And it's time to take this far beyond the starter kit and into every room in your home. And I'll be honest here, there is a learning curve to using essential oils, but it's not because it's hard. It's because you must untrain yourself. Untrain yourself from reaching for the other options. You have to untrain all your habits and untrain all your connections to the old smells and things that you've used for years. But it's not as hard as if you know why you are doing it. I found my why 4 years ago. Although I was already oiling, for 7 years I've been oiling, and though I was already oiling, I didn't realize that the products in my home were dangerous. I had a mother-in-law that I looked up to. She had vegetarian pregnancies, was a huge advocate of healthy eating and the health message, but ended up dying of cancer. And it didn't make sense to me until I began label reading and turning everything around to read what we were putting on our bodies and noticing that certain ingredients are carcinogenic and we lather it on our bodies for years and years and years. So my why is that I am tired of what the industry tells me is safe. I am tired of government-approved products that should never ever be in the stores or in anyone's homes. And I am tired of wiping my counters down with like bottles that say that they're poisonous and that they can't be consumed. I'm tired of walking through the grocery store and getting this headache when I pass the cleaning supplies aisle because of the smells, the fragrances that's on there. I'm tired of the toxic lifestyle, and I'm just saying no more to dangerous chemicals in my home. I may not be able to control like what we're exposed to outside of the home, but I can control what enters the doors or what enters into my home. So know that you matter and your family matters. And you may not realize how close you are to having a serious health condition or how ailments that are already going on are interconnected with the products that are in your cabinets. But one thing I realize is that everyone's body has a breaking point of how much it will tolerate. For some people, it starts as simple as maybe a headache, a migraine, or even a daily headache. For others, it could be skin issues or hormone issues. For others, it could be depression or fear or anxiety of things that never scared them before. For some people, it's the inability to sleep or maybe anger. Some of it could be emotional, some of it physical. All of it, and I mean all of it, is your body screaming for help. I'm not saying that every health issue is linked to a lifestyle of toxic chemicals, but I am saying that if you've been battling something, that may not be a bad place to check. Rule it out. That simple step can dramatically change your life. So I'm pretty sure you're on the same path with me because you wouldn't have your starter kit sitting on your shelf. So let's learn together, step by step, piece by piece, at your pace. This path may take you to amazing places like sourcing raw honey and eating grass-fed beef or growing kefir and kombucha cultures on your counter, or you may simply become a dedicated oiler. There is no wrong choice. You're not better or worse than someone who has carried natural health to other places. Rest in the fact that every step you take is a good step, and every oil you use is a toxic chemical that you are not using. If you can get past the habits of reaching out for the familiar or the old things that you're used to, then you're on the road to toxic-free living. So let's begin as I walk you through each oil step by step.